guys, how are you all today? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you guys what is in my bag. Now, I've done a lot of these OG videos, but this is a video that I absolutely love doing because every single time I change my bag, I feel like I'm a whole new person. It's like an extension of my personality. And I also did, by the way, a video wherein I show you all of my bags. This one, of course, is a new addition, but all of my other bags you will be able to see. I will leave the link right over here or here somewhere, so you can click on that, go to my bag collection, have a look at that after this video. The link will also be in the description box. But for this video, I will be showing you what all is in my bag. Now, this is one of the most, I think, special purchases in my life that I've ever made up until now. I was eyeing this bag for the longest time. By the way, little context here, this is the saddle bag from Christian Dior, and this is something that's an iconic piece. So they do have a couple of collections, and I was looking at this, I think, for about 2 years, and I would always go to like the Dior store, wherever I would go, and just have a look at this bag. You know how if you watch Confessions of a Shopaholic, she looks at the scarf and she's like, oh my god, I want this, and then the scarf comes flying and everything. And that's basically how I used to feel for this bag. And every single place I'd go to, every single profile I was following on Instagram, I could just see this bag. So when my friend Rupab and I were in Paris, I actually went to the Dior store. I tried it on and I was so close to buying it, but then I was like, maybe not. It is a very big purchase, maybe as a graduation gift to myself, because then in my head I would be able to justify it for some reason. So that is a bit of history that I have with this bag. It is in the shape of a horse saddle. If you've been here for some time, you know how much I love structured bags, but this does have this unique shape to it which I haven't seen anywhere else, and that's a very typical Dior thing to do. And my mum also, by the way, was really into designer bags and everything, so I can understand where my passion for this is coming from. But moving on, before I show you what is in this beauty, let me tell you a little bit about how I got the bag. So I wanted this bag for about 2 years, as I said. There's this place just outside of London called Bicester Village where there are a lot of outlet stores for designer brands, and you can get things for really cheap. So I called Dior at Bicester Village. I asked them if they have the bag, and they said they only have it in sage green, and that's not the color I wanted. So then I just accepted that, okay, we're not getting any kind of sale or discount on this, so we'll have to buy it full price. Now, I was okay with that, so I called up Selfridges, which is like a really high-end mall here. I asked them if they have the bag. They said they don't. So somebody from the customer relations then called me and they were like, hey, we can help you out. We do have it, but there's just one piece in all of the UK, and that is in Harrods. Now, quick story time. When I was in Delhi in 2020 and I wanted to study here, I had put a photo of Harrods as my wallpaper, and I feel like in that moment I sort of manifested this. So this lady on the line was like, there's just one bag in all of the UK, and that is in Harrods, and that too, if somebody has reserved, then you might have to order it online. And that's not something I wanted to do. I didn't want to buy something that I had been eyeing for so long without seeing it in person. So I was like, you know what, can you please ask them to reserve it, and I will go in the evening and collect it. Us time I was literally keeping my fingers crossed ki bas kuch bhi karke just do not give the bag to somebody else. About 45 minutes later, I get a text from the sales assistant at Dior, and she was like, hey, we do have the bag and I'm reserving it for you. And I was so happy. I was literally jumping with joy. I called Nani, I called Nanu. तो वो कह रही है एक बैग है, तो वो भी हम पता करते हैं लिमिटेड स्टॉक है, पता नहीं है भी कि नहीं है, चला ना गया हो. बैग मस्त कम, और रात को मैं रोटी नहीं खाऊंगा जब तक बैग नहीं देखूंगा. My friends and my family know how much I wanted this bag and how much I was working for it, so they didn't say anything that was kind of negative. They were all very supportive. They were all like, oh my god, like thank god it's happening. So then that evening I went and I got the bag. Divya, are you excited?
Very.
When you're paying for a designer bag, you're paying for their quality. This is something I picked up from mom. She always would do this. She would always think about quality. Now, moving on to the main part, let me show you what is in this bag. So the first thing we have right over here is a pen, because what if I want to like sign something, want to like write down, take some notes. a rubber band. Sometimes it's just too hot, I just want to tie my hair up, so always good to have that handy. Travel size perfume, just because you want to keep on spraying it, always smell nice, girls. Easy tips to stay nice and classy on a budget: carry a travel size perfume. It can be any perfume that you like that fits your budget, but keep it. Then we have my wallet. The size of this bag, it's literally fit in so much. AirPods, because when I'm traveling I would like to plug these in and just listen to music. Then we have my student ID, because this really helps get a lot of student discounts on a lot of things. By the way, if this is the first video that you're watching over here, I study at King's College London and I'm doing my masters in global media industries, and a lot of people ask me what are the prospects after this course, so I'll just quickly answer that as well. You can get into advertising, broadcasting, museums management, arts management, public relations, and a lot of other media related jobs in the global media industries. So it's a very holistic course. I had modules like children and media, fashion, culture and society, culture in the city, so city branding and all of that. So it's really interesting. And King's is known for their alumni. So John Keats, Virginia Woolf, Sarojini Naidu, they have all studied from King's. So to be a part of that community obviously is really nice. So I'm very proud of my student ID. And I remember the day I got this, I was just on top of the world. I was like, oh my god, it's here. And we could choose our photo and everything on the student ID. So I gave like a proper photo shoot wala photo. But yeah, this is something that I'm very proud of. I'm very happy about, and I will always cherish it. I do get a lot of questions about studying abroad, about scholarships, about accommodation, about how you can choose your dream university. And let me tell you, a good counselor will always make the process a whole lot easier. If you are planning on studying abroad in the Jan 2023 intake or in the September 2023 intake, Leverage Edu is here to help at every step of the way. So whether you want help in shortlisting your universities, applying to them, finding scholarships, finding accommodation, knowing about the fees, the visa process, A to Z, they help you. Consulting them is something I would highly recommend if you are planning on studying abroad. The link is right down in the description. You can book a free consultation with them. The toll-free number is also on the screen, so make sure you get in touch. Next up, we have this lipstick. This is MAC Velvet Teddy. Absolutely love this shade. Then I have my power bank, because my phone has started dying down really quickly and I want something to charge it all the friggin' time. Then of course the cable to charge my phone. Then we have a hair clip, again because it might just get really hot. I want to put my hair back up. And finally we have these earrings. Now I love to carry like separate earrings with me at all times, just because I feel like if I'm going somewhere with friends and let's say we're hanging out in the afternoon and then in the evening we're going partying, I just want to have a change of earrings. So it always comes in handy. Doesn't take too much space. Definitely something I would recommend. Keep a change of earrings in your bag. At the back we have another pocket right over here. It does say CD right here, which stands for Christian Dior. And then of course you've seen the bag from the front. So that was all that was in my bag. Let me now tell you how you can choose the right bag for you. There's a lot of contemplation, a lot of back and forth. Do I need it? Do I not? Should I get it? Should I not? Will I find something better? Will I not? So I do get it, I understand, and I've been through that exact same phase. So I have a couple of tips that will help you make the right decision. The first one is of course your usage. Now when I was in school or college, a bag like this would not make sense because I wasn't traveling or I wasn't going to places where this bag would, one, be appreciated, two, would sit well in the social setting. Now in today's day and time, I am visiting places where this bag would be used, so I do carry it there. Then of course you want to study a little bit about the brand and the bag. You don't want to just go and buy something just because you can. There's a difference between class and having money. Avoid throwing money wherever possible. Try to learn more about it. Dive a little bit deep into it. You don't need to really go and read Wikipedia articles or whatever, but just go onto the website, see what other collections they have, put things into perspective and know why you're buying this particular thing. Have that clear in your head before you purchase. Of course, keep in mind that the bag you're about to buy should fit in all of the things that you want to fit in it. As humans, we are very used to habits. So if we're used to carrying, say, XYZ things in our previous bag, in the new bag, we would also want to carry that. And if you can't fit in something, despite the fact that you've paid so much money for it, you will end up not liking that bag and you wouldn't enjoy it as much as you should. Finally, something that nobody else will tell you and that I haven't read anywhere, but something that really helped me before buying this bag. This is a shoulder bag belonging to the white color family. Before buying this bag, I had been carrying a bag from Accessorize that was white. It also had a little bit of gold detailing on it. Quite a lot of the fundamentals were similar. So that bag definitely helped me see how many times I'm carrying a bag like that. How many times am I taking it out? Am I being very particular about scratches or marks on it? Is it catching scratches or marks very quickly? Does a white bag look good with almost all outfits that I own? So if you can, try to get something of a little bit cheaper value just to see if those fundamental properties are making sense to your lifestyle. And now I hope this video helped you out. That was all that was in my bag. It's something that I'm super proud of, And more than anything, I'm super grateful to you, my family, and everybody else who's always supported so that I could do this. And I know that this is just the start, and in no way, guys, am I trying to boast. I did want to share my happiness with you. And if anything, I hope that this video motivates you and it helps you understand that what you manifest does really come to life. Like, I manifested going into Harrods, and just the fact that this one bag was only at Harrods of all places is something that is like beyond my comprehension. It's something that I knew in that moment. I could just feel it. Like, I was like, mom is doing this. Another thing that I want to point out here is living in London has really made me interact with a lot of people who understand these things. And then of course, staying here has made me a very confident person in the sense that I can now make such decisions myself. Different people get that kind of confidence from different things, but for me, it's really been because of studying abroad, because of staying on my own. This 1 year literally transformed me as a person, and I feel like even on camera that's very visible. Do let me know if you guys feel that way. Now, if you want to study abroad, Leverage Edu is here to help. The link is right down in the description. Click on that and book your free consultation right now. That's about it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and leave your comments down below. What are your must-haves in your bag? Do let me know in the comments, and I would love to go through those. If you're new over here, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel because I do make a lot of these fashion and lifestyle related videos. I do share my experiences and vlogs as well, and I do show a lot of London as well in those videos. So make sure that you're subscribed. One last thing before I go, I do go live on Instagram very often. My profile is right over here, and I would love for you to join our family right on Instagram as well. I post a lot of styling reels, I post a lot of YouTube shorts as well, so make sure that you're following on Instagram and joining us over here. I'm going to see you next time. Till then, bye bye.